We are
We're live?
Live.
Back from training camp 2019 today.
Woo!
We had the whole gang out there with us today.
Show back in full strength with our lovely Tony back.
Yeah, everybody, let's give Tony a round of applause.
Welcome back.
You are to never leave us again. Ever!
Rocky start would not be the way to describe last week.
Oh, boy.
No, it would not be the way to start. So, Coach, how's your week been?
It's been fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Been warm enough for you?
Always is. I like it. I like it hot.
I bet you do. I bet you like it hot.
I love it
Steamy,
hot.
don't you?
Steamy, sticky, sweaty.
So sticky. So steamy and sticky.
Anyways, let's pay some bills, Coach.
Let's do it. Get this thing rolling.
All right. Hey, you guys, it's hot. You don't want to let your family burn up. If you need some heating, cooling, service work, give our friends at Preferred Mechanical a call.
Get it.
Area code 317 924-4042.
You don't have that thing memorized yet. Can't
I
believe
do, but like I said, I'm in my own world right now, and my thought process is not lining up with my mouth.
it. Okay.
So I'm probably going to struggle really hard today. So you guys will have to keep me on point.
Start today.
Yeah, and I've been doing this all week. I've been out at camp all week, so yeah,
I'll give you a little bit of a break.
I'm hurt. But yeah, call our friends for mechanical. Don't get overpriced service from these jackasses. Call our friends. If you mention the show, you get 10% off. Residential only, no commercial.
It's
And-
valuable.
And you know what? If you call them and you get your heating cooling service taken care of through our friends, you get entered into a game day experience at a Colts game, 50-yard line with yours truly.
With the big sexy himself.
Big P.
Big P.
You can't beat that. You get 10% off, you get your cold air back in, and you get a chance to win a game day experience with me.
Are you going to let him eat nachos off of your head or anything like that?
No,
You should.
that's not part of the deal, Coach.
Okay.
If you pay extra.
Oh, well.
Now, if you pay extra, we'll talk about that. Well, everything's negotiable. And if you split your nachos with me, it gets real negotiable.
You might just have
Love
a
me some
chance.
damn nachos. But anyways, also, I want to throw a new kind of supporter in there. Tony, why don't you tell us about them? Well, actually, come on in, camera. Now that you're back from New York and the Fortnite World Cup, you won $3 million. What are you gonna do with it?
Not be here.
All right, but anyways, what's Vapor Kings?
Vapor King is a vape shop there's one on Emerson and there's one on Hannah, next to Subway. I work for them. I've been working for them for a couple months now. They've been there for 5 years now, I think.
You wanted CBD oil, didn't you?
And we do carry CBD oil, and we carry all kinds.
You got to hook Kristen up.
Yeah, we'll hook everyone up. If they come in, mention the show. I'll definitely hook them up.
Boom, there you go.
I mean, we got the best prices around, best customer service. All you gotta do is come in and say what's up.
There you go.
And mention
Now,
the show.
now, how was New York? This was your first trip to New York, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was the first Fortnite World Cup.
Yeah, it was really awesome. At least the Fortnite World Cup. New York sucked, but everything else, the World Cup was amazing. I had a lot of fun, met a lot of people, a lot of top streamers too. I actually got recognized by one of them, Symphony. He's part of the NRG team, and I got to do a meet and greet with him. And the first thing he said was he recognized me from somewhere. He knew my face, and I was like, I looked back, and like, who the hell are you talking to? I know you're not talking to me. He was like, then he said, I said, I'm a streamer. I said, but I'm not anything big yet. And he goes, I said, I don't play Fortnite though. He goes, you play Apex, don't you? I was like, yeah. I was like, there's no way you know me from my stream. He's like, yeah, I recognize you from your stream, man. I've definitely seen it a couple times. That's awesome.
Big sticking right there,
There you
baby.
go,
Big
man.
sticking.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. I mean, I met a lot of other players. I met a lot of FaZe players. For those of you who don't know, FaZe is like one of the biggest orgs, which is a gaming team, in a sense. One of the biggest ones in the world, and I met a lot of players from there. Met a lot of nice people. Found out some streamers are kind of pricks, but other than that, I mean, we had a great time. The gameplay was
Coach
awesome.
is a prick, but I still hang out with him.
Yeah, that's
We all need a good
Yeah.
prick every once in a while.
That's true. I mean, the gameplay was awesome. There were some disappointments with top streamers that we thought were gonna, take the show and just blow everyone away. And it was just utter disappointment with them, unfortunately.
Well, you know, following sports and being in sports as long as we have, you're going to have days like that. You're going to have days where it's just not your day.
Yeah.
Nothing you do is right. Nothing you plan is right. Nothing goes right. You might as well just stay in the room
Yeah,
and not showed up.
Some people were saying, it was just luck, that he had bad luck. Like Tfue, for instance, one of the biggest names in Fortnite at the moment, other than Ninja. He's won several tournaments in Fortnite, and
Is that the shit you eat? The
What?
Tifu that's...
Tofu. You mean tofu?
no,
Oh,
it's
tofu.
It's tofu.
Tofu, Tifu.
Tofu.
And
Nope.
I'm
Yeah, my wife
learning
eats
this
that
stuff as
tofu
we
stuff.
go.
Not me.
It was utter disappointment, and a lot of the at the beginning they were talking about some of the people that they need to keep an eye out for. The first one mentioned was Tfue because that's what everyone was hyped for. They were excited to see his gameplay, how he was going to destroy. Some of them, another one was Mongrel. He's a Europe kid, and he's insane. And he did all right. There was one game that just blew everyone away because of his gameplay and his strategy was just amazing. Mr. Savage those are known to be like one of the three best players in the world because of how fast they are, how amazing their gameplay is, and how smart they are in game. Mongol did good. Savage didn't do anything to impress anyone other than be there. But this Bugha kid, I mean, he was on nobody's radar. Nobody knew about him. I've seen him maybe one or two times playing with some lesser famous pros, and his gameplay was good. But I mean, comparing his gameplay to Tfue was just like, Tfue's the best in the world. That's what
This guy to me.
we thought.
So I got a question for you. If you was in a tournament, you think you could have won the whole thing?
No.
I think you would have.
No.
I think you would have.
Maybe if I would have kept, grinding out and playing Fortnite, maybe I could have got to that point. But the Apex, it just got me. I play with pros all the time.
Right.
To be honest, I shit on pros on PC all the time.
I see.
And
I play Apex, but I ain't that good.
yeah, so and when they came out with ranked, that's just what kind of took me because when they
Gotcha.
came out with Fortnite ranked version, I did it all the time and I leveled up pretty fast. Then I just gave up because I heard Apex was doing it and I love Apex. I'm a lot better at Apex than I am
Right.
at Fortnite.
Okay.
And with how big Fortnite is now, it's kind of hard to put your name on the map and get huge unless you're the number one player in the world or you have something special about you. Your shots are amazing or you're the best builder. It's really hard to get big.
All right.
So taking that into mind, I switched over to Apex and
Okay.
doing everything I can to get bigger and bigger.
Well, Apex need to have a tournament like Fortnite, so if you try it out, you win that $3 million, maybe 5 or 10 million.
It's hopefully it's getting there. I think the World Cup's going to put everything else on the map.
Well, if you try it out, and you win. Just let me host something. That's all.
I'm actually going to a tournament Friday.
Well, good luck. I think you got it.
It's
Yeah.
in Greenwood. I'm not going to mention the place's name because they are just awful. I'm really just going to take their money.
You have it, folks.
Yeah, so I have no doubt in my mind that I'm going to win, and I'll be streaming it. It's going to be
Well, you
tomorrow
better.
at
You just
6.
made it public on the airways, dude. You better win.
If you're gonna stream it, where can we watch it?
You can watch it on Twitch. If you get on Twitch, it'll be my username's Lionitis, Lionitous. I should be the only one that pops up because no one has my name. But yeah, if you just light up, I'll be streaming from about 6 o'clock. Hopefully, if it doesn't take a long time like last time. Last time it took 12 hours for a tournament that should have took 3. So that's why I said it was awful and won't mention their name. And it was just a whole bunch of bull crap other than that. That's why I'm just going to try to take their money. So
There you go.
I'm excited.
All right. Well,
Make it
I'm
rain.
excited you're back, and state law, you're not allowed to leave again.
Or have writing down instructions what you need to do, like Princess.
Step by step, yeah.
We need an SWI for.
We need something. We just need Tony to keep his ass here. How's that? Can't live without you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll get there.
Well, awesome. Next show, you'll have to let us know how you did on the tournament.
We'll do. And I have clips for you too.
That's
All
awesome.
right, right.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
I like that.
Thank you, Tony.
Thanks,
Thank
Tony.
you.
Now, Coach, I had some stuff go on this week. Can I tell you about it?
Oh yes, please do.
I started going to training camp. Opening day, me and Carvey's out there. We was on the news. We're on Colts.com. We're big stars. Everybody's asking for our autographs, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, true. True story, everybody. True story.
And I bought this football, and I took it, and I was, I'm getting it signed. And my original thought was, I was going to give it away to one of our followers. Because we got people in California, Texas, Arizona, Idaho. I mean, we got a lot of people that watch the show that can't get to camp. So I was doing that. But then something fell on my heart.
That happens.
There's a little boy. His mom follows our show, and she's actually an OG follower. Back when I was doing this in my recliner with my phone, and it was just the Big P show, and I didn't know what I was doing. So we got to be friends on Facebook and stuff like that. And so I've got to see some of her journey that she's been through last probably year and a half. I don't know the full journey, but from what I know, she's got a young son named Colton, and he's been battling cancer. So it really fell on my heart to get this ball signed by as many people as I can and send it to Colton. So the other day, I went out to camp by myself, and I called it Colton's Day. And the only thing I did was work the players for Colton. So I've got over 30 signatures on this football,
That's a good looking
including
football,
Frank
too. I like
Reich,
that.
Coach Mathis, Darius Leonard, Parrish Campbell.
I see Quentin Nelson here on the
Quentin
side.
Nelson's on there. I mean, you name it. There's some big time names on there.
T.Y. Hilton.
But then I did a little something extra special for Colton, and I want to play it for you guys right now.
Hey, Colton, Darius Leonard here, man. Just want to let you know, man, we all praying for you and wish you the best of luck.
Hi, Colton. This is Naeem Hines. It's great seeing you. Hopefully get to meet you one day, and please stay strong and keep fighting hard. You push people like us every day.
Wishing you the best. You got this fight easily. Go
Coaching
Colts.
this Gary, wish you luck, man. Keep fighting.
Wish you the best. Wish you the best of luck. Hope you get well soon.
I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you get better real soon, man. Stay in there.
Wish you well, Colton, man. Get better.
Wish you're doing the best, and we're praying for you.
Colton, I know you're dealing with some serious stuff. I just want to wish you a speedy recovery, and all us Colts are right behind you. So good luck.
What's up, man? This is Paris Campbell. How you doing? Just want to let you know I'm praying for you, man. Stay strong. Keep fighting.
Keep fighting. Colts Nation.
What's up, man? This is EJ, fifth round pick from the Colts, man. I'm praying for you. Just keep fighting and come out through and come out this season and watch us play, man. Hey, love, man. Love.
Okay, hey, Colton. Wish you luck, man. Praying for your best recovery. Appreciate you. Hey, Colton.
Whew. That tug at your heartstrings a little bit, won't it?
And was that not cool, them guys, to take out their time? I mean, they just got done practicing for 3 hours. They're hot. They're sweaty. Some of them, they enjoy signing the
their own
autographs
time.
and stuff like that. But they
that's
don't
their
have to
time.
stay out there as long as they do.
That was very beautiful.
And they took a lot of time. Now, originally, I was going to get all this, and I was going to fly under the radar with it, and I was just going to send everything to Colton. But I'm like, I messaged his mom. I'm like, hey, do you mind if I tell a little bit of your story on the show? And she's like, no, go ahead. And why I wanted to share it on the show was I lost my dad 2 years ago from cancer. You can't reach out your arm without hitting somebody that's had to deal with this son of a bitch and cancer.
Oh,
in some way or
everybody's
some
lost
form.
a friend, a family member
Yeah.
to it, and it's horrible.
And Coach, I'm not a preacher, but I do believe that prayer is the most powerful form that we have as humans. You know, and if we can get extra people praying for this little guy, that's a good thing. And if you don't pray, send the little guy good vibes.
For real.
You know, because that's a good thing too.
And this family needs it. They need it.
Yeah, and you know they with what they're going through right now, they're not even thinking about getting to camp. So I was really honored that, you know, this fell on my heart to do for my little guy, and I was real happy that she would let me share the story on the show a little bit, just get some extra prayers out there and get some good vibes going, and you know
that was good of them to take the time to come over and talk to you, but really, Pat, this is good for you too. I mean,
it ain't about me though, Coach.
No, I know it's
not one bit. It's not about me, and I don't want to make it about me. I just really want some extra prayers going for the little guy. You know, I think he's around 4 years old or something, and he's fighting a fight of his life.
Well, Colton's definitely in my thoughts.
Yes, Colton, you in my prayers. Huh?
Yeah, it's
little guy needs all the prayers he can get. He needs all the
does.
strength he can get. And his mom and dad and the rest of the family, they need it too. It's tough. It's tough watching somebody to go through that.
Colton strong.
Yep.
So, but anyways, Colton, buddy, we're behind you 100%.
All the way.
And I hope this raises your spirits up a little bit, and you know, we appreciate you guys watching the show too.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I'll get that mailed out to you, and I'll get the video sent to you too.
That's a hell of a ball. It looks like you got everybody on the dang.
Man, I'll tell you what, I get somebody to buy that ball. I mean, there's some serious.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, another thing, I went back through all the signatures, and I marked on my what do they call it, the pamphlet thing they gave us at the gate. I highlighted all the names that's on that ball, so there's no question who's TY's on there.
Kenny Moore,
yeah, you name it. Malik Hooker's on there.
Wow.
Oh, Stacy, it was an absolute honor to do this. It really and truly was an absolute honor, and I'm honored to be in your guys' corner fighting this thing with you guys. I know how tough it is. So. Anyways, I'm about to start crying, so let's talk some training camp or something.
I just want to say, P, you got a big heart, man.
Yeah.
God bless you.
You know what? I'm just a tool. That's it.
No, we won't go back to that.
The other kind of tool, you jackass.
Okay.
Colton, I hope you didn't hear that. But anyways, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm real honored. Coach, we got out to camp today. What'd you think?
Well, I tell you what, for being able to get out there for the first time this year, I had a great experience. I mean, as far as if you're a fan, get your butt down there. They've got everything out there. They've got a pro shop. They've got activities for you and the kids. You can go out there and run a 40. You can do all the drills that they do in the combine and stuff like that out there. You can
Wait a
go out
minute.
and catch balls and.
I hate to interrupt you, but you brought up the 40-yard dash.
Oh, here we go.
And we got to ask, did anybody in this room run it? And what times did they get?
I didn't run it. But
you bring it up.
Hey,
I went there and I'm staying in until you tell us.
Somebody said he ran a 4 flat.
No.
I think it was 4 minutes flat.
Oh no! See, no.
That was me. That was
him.
my
that
time.
was him. He ran 4 minutes flat. No, first time I ran it, I did it twice at the beginning. I ran 5.7, 5.9. That was just I ain't stretching.
Well, I had a calf strain. I'm not doing it.
But I did it the second time. Second time I did it I made it 5.5.
I'm proud of you, Carvey.
No, I'm not, cause somebody that's on the football team, on the coach team, that's faster than me, and I don't care too much for this person.
Number 74.
Oh, well, I mean.
Anthony Costanzo had a faster 40.
I was curious to say if there's a guy with a 7 in the front of his number that's running faster than you.
Yeah,
might want to get out there and start doing some running.
That's why I'm like, I'm kind of upset. But hey, I'm gaining some weight. That's why. That's my reason why.
Yeah, that's my reason too.
But really, if you get the opportunity as a fan, get out there. They've got concessions there. You don't need to bring anything with you. They got tents for shade.
Money.
Yeah, you better bring some
$3
cash.
$3 bottle of water, $6 hamburger.
It may be free to get in, but they're gonna squeeze it out of you once you get in there.
Oh yeah.
And I also want to add just the people, the Colts Nation family. You meet so many people all around that's Colts fans. They are so nice. I love the Colts Nation family. I just love them all.
Well, it was. That was. I don't even know if we want to talk
accident,
about that.
I think.
Maybe he wanted to punch you in the face. I don't know.
He might have heard you were a Dallas fan.
That's fine.
I can't speculate for another human being, but
we had a really good time today. Met a lot of cool people, and not just the players. Some of the fans. The practice went wonderful. There's a lot of good energy out there. I've been to training camps in the past, and it seemed very businesslike. Then it was we come out here, we do this, then we do this, then we do this, then we do this. Everyone's very somber and solemn, and then they go home. Today, the feeling I got, this team has a lot of positive energy around it right now, and they're like a family out there.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, that's what they feel like.
The whole atmosphere was just fun. I mean, them guys are coming out before practice. Music's going on.
They're enjoying their job.
They're dancing. They're jumping.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a fun football season for us Colts fans.
Super Bowl.
Ain't for everybody else, but for us, it's going to be a fun football season.
Well, and as far as from a pure analysis point to, I got to look at the offense versus the defense a little bit and see some of the drills. Our defense is lively. I mean, they're out there. Yes, they're out there.
Scary.
They're out there doing things that I don't know if they should probably be doing during training camp.
What I tell you,
the secondary's popping the balls up everywhere.
They're big, they're fast, and then they going to hit
They're quick
hard.
to the ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, did you notice the trail wagon to the ball? How anytime there was a play going on, there was between 5 to 8 different defensive players right there around that play. All the way to the whistle.
All the way to the whistle. Every play. And
I mean, how many? I mention that because how many times do you see lazy plays when you're watching a game?
Oh, and if you're going to see that during a game, you sure as hell ought to see it during a practice. But we didn't see any of that.
No.
And when you come out to a training camp and you see a wide receiver end up on top of his head, you know,
scary.
During 11-on-11s.
I think he's okay. It was Hogan.
He's fine.
It was Hogan, right?
I think it was Krishan Hogan.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, he went up for a ball today and got undercut by one of the safeties, and I mean, the last thing that hit the ground was his feet. So to see the defense flying around like that, and then, you know, the offense still responded, but the defense flying around like that with their own teammates.
In the 7th day of training camp.
Yeah. So you get these guys a little bit hungry once they get out there and they start playing other teams. It's going to get vicious. They're going to be a tough defense this year. They're going to be fun to watch.
I'm telling you, I've already dubbed them top 3 defense by the end of the year.
You know, you were talking about that. You've been talking about that for a while.
Yep.
Since we started the show, and I was always like, you know, with a air of caution, I think you're overselling them a little bit. After seeing them,
you buying it now, though.
Buying a little bit.
Once you see with your own eyes, you be like,
buying a little bit.
It's scary.
That secondary, if you don't know them, you're going to after the end of the season.
And on top of that, and I'm a defensive guy, but I'm going to talk about offense real quick. Our receiver core.
They're playing hard.
I don't see how Frank Wright and all them are going to cut anybody.
It's going to be hard. It's really going to be hard.
They had a
Because
tough job this year.
I've already dubbed our receiving core the smoke squad. Because they're going to smoke.
They're going to be fast.
They're going to smoke people this year.
They're fast.
Straight up.
Tall, quick.
We got tall ones. We got physical ones. We got all sorts of
We got it
receivers.
all.
Yeah. And seeing the development coming out of players like Krishan Hogan and Doris Fountain. Doris Fountain had a wonderful catch in the end zone today.
Yeah.
Seeing how those guys have come along, and then seeing how Devin Funchess is starting to mesh with the offense. T.Y. Hilton looking good as always.
Always.
Yes.
Cody would like to know what rookie stands out.
On
Rookie? Rocky Scene.
my eyes
To
right
me,
now,
that's the standout rookie is Rocky.
if you had to put it on one, I would say it was Rock.
It's Rocky.
He's been all over the place.
But see, then again, that's on defense. I would still say Paris Campbell because Paris Campbell is out there. He just
Well, he tweaked a hamstring, so he hasn't practiced last couple of days.
Yeah.
He hasn't dressed.
yeah,
He's
didn't-
been out
he
there,
didn't
but
practice today.
as far as Paris Campbell goes, I'm telling you what, he will be Luck's #1 receiver by the end of the year.
You think so?
No disrespect to T.Y. Hilton at all. I love T.Y. Hilton. His game is still 100% solid.
So here's my question: will you consider Deion
Paris
Kane?
Campbell is the real deal.
Yes, he is.
Big, strong, fast, and can get major yards after the catch.
Well, and you don't appreciate it watching it on television, but you get next to these guys, you understand when they talk about, oh, he's a big receiver. I'm 6'1" and about 250. And
To what?
250.
80?
250. Thank you. I weighed myself the other day. So when I
you
stand
need your girl backing you up now. What's going
when
on?
I stand next to some of these guys, playing receiver,
They make you
it's
feel like
impressive.
an ant.
It's impressive.
Make you feel like an ant.
So I got a question back to the rookie. Okay, do you think since Deion Kane didn't play last year, right? Will this consider his rookie season?
No,
No.
it's
It's
not.
still okay. All right.
It's still his sophomore season.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Technically, he played in the preseason,
Yeah.
so I think that
Well, there's no red shirt
yeah.
in pros.
Okay.
I don't
It seems
think.
like we've had a situation though where we had a guy that won Rookie of the Year in his second year, but because he was injured like during the preseason or something.
Maybe so. I don't know. Something we can look up. Something we can research.
Is that something we could find out?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
If
Really?
a rookie,
Was-
if a rookie is hurt his rookie season, can he come back the next season and win?
If he's hurt before the season actually
rookie
starts.
accolades.
Because that's what I thought about Deion. Because I think Deion Kane is.
Well, I was thinking maybe what was it? They were talking about Jalen Smith a couple years ago might be eligible for Defensive Rookie of the Year, his second year because he missed his entire rookie season
It's,
with that.
yeah, I don't
drop
know. I
foot.
don't know the status on that.
All right.
That'd be interesting.
There's a fun thing to find out.
There you go.
Want me to give an answer like immediately?
Well, yeah, we don't pay you for nothing.
You're right.
We don't pay her for nothing.
So.
Hey, I hooked her up today, though.
Oh yeah.
Well,
That's going home with her.
okay.
He's like so mad at me. That's
I'm
what
not
I
mad.
said
I'm not mad at her. I'm not angry at anybody.
So
You purchased that.
And I gave it to her.
Okay.
You want to be mad at somebody, be mad at me for giving your girl presents.
So Coach P, I got a question. Who
I'm
did?
glad somebody gives me presents. Thanks, Pat.
You're welcome. Thank you for what you do for the show.
Ouch. So anyway, who did you see that stood out to y'all at the camp today, practice?
Overall?
Oh, today, yes.
For me, overall, Zach Pascal has been
Zach.
standing out everywhere.
I saw him make a couple catches on the sideline today that were kind of.
I mean, Darius Leonard is doing what Darius Leonard does. I
Man,
mean,
he's.
So that's not
He's not even on the field anymore. That's impressing the hell out of me. I mean, hell, during warm-ups, I was impressed with him. He's leading that team.
You
now.
got a man crush. Though.
I really do.
I do too.
He's leading that team as second-year linebacker.
No,
That's fantastic.
They're not considered rookies. Yeah, but from what I've seen from being out there, Zach Pascal is
Making the next step.
the one that's really stepping it up.
He better be. He better be, because that receiver room's no joke. It's going to be tough for him to make the squad.
It's going to be tough for
Yeah.
a lot of them to make the squad.
Yeah, you're not just going to come out there and walk into a job as a wide receiver with the Colts this year.
Nope.
So, Carve, Justin would like to know whether or not Jacoby's going to be able to get the job done this year. Why don't you give us your thoughts on what's going on with Jacoby?
Jacoby, he gonna get the job done. Jacoby, he's gonna get the job done because one.
What were you talking about earlier today?
Which
when
one?
we were training camp?
I forgot. Remind me. I fell asleep. I had good food today.
About possibility of potentially trading.
Oh yes. So what we saw.
We had an interesting theory.
Yeah, we had an interesting theory that he may get traded for some first round draft picks.
Maybe.
Because a couple of second draft round pick, but then you have Chad Kelly and then my man Phillip Walker backing him up, which I am a big fan of Phillip Walker.
Phillip Walker looked really good.
I'm a big fan of Phillip Walker. Even though he's third string, I think he should be, if say for instance that Jacoby does leave, Phillip Walker should be a second string. I'm not impressed with Chad Kelly yet. I am not impressed.
Why didn't we get to see him do anything? That was what was disappointing, is I wasn't able to watch that.
I still believe that he should be.
You got to guess what to call him
Okay.
We do. Oh, I want to hear from Dalton.
Oh, Dalton.
I hear Dalton might have a story for us.
Oh, be nice, Dalton.
Sorry, Dalton, you don't have to be nice. You're allowed to be mad.
Okay.
Is
it
Mike 4 on?
Hey, boys.
What's going on, brother?
Hey.
What's up, Dalton?
I'm just coming to you live from a hotel room outside of Canton, Ohio.
No.
You going to the game? You working it? What?
No, I'm actually just preparing for the week since the NFL decided to bait and switch me with a general admission ticket instead of a credential that I was approved for. So, good story, man.
You got the high hard one, brother.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's just the Falcons and the Broncos. Nobody cares about those two teams anyway. I mean, the Broncos head coach got a kidney stone today, so he didn't even have to go to the game.
Oh,
That's
wow.
commitment.
Wow.
Hey, we were just talking about Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, I think he's getting traded. I have nothing to back that up, but it makes sense.
You think?
I think that's why they're kind of being cautious with Luck. Let Brissett get some reps, increase his value, and ship him off for some picks, and insert Chad Kelly.
You know, we were talking about that today, Pat and Carve and Kristen and I, and standing on the sidelines, and it was just like a light bulb, like struck by lightning when Pat brought it up that you had said that, and to me that makes a lot of sense. You have Luck that fortuitously got this calf strain a month ago, and why not give our veteran quarterback who already knows the system a chance to get some rest and add some value to our coveted backup? I think that's I think you're onto something.
Are you going to write a story? Are you going to write a story on it?
Yeah, I'm going to work something out on it. Speaking to one of my former fellow media members at camp today, they seem to think that Brissett is actually going to be attempted to be re-signed, sort of like Teddy Bridgewater in New Orleans. Personally, I see a couple issues with that. For one, Bridgewater's behind Drew Brees. Great quarterback, but he's getting up there in age. I mean, how much longer does he really have left? I think Bridgewater sees that and sees an opportunity to get a starting role when Breeze leaves. And also, you have the injury concern with Bridgewater. You don't really have that with Brissett. So I think anything less than a trade and get some picks is really missing out on the market for Brissett.
I hope we don't lose him. I really, really don't. I like Brissett. If luck goes down, I have 100% confidence that we're going to win behind him with our line that we got, the talent that he's got around him. I don't have that feeling with Chad Kelly.
You saw Philip Walker.
I like Philip Walker. I'm still hot. I like Philip.
They're both all right, but I don't have that feeling that we're going to win. I still think we can win the Super Bowl with Brissett.
But here again, you guys are sitting here talking about, oh, Chad Kelly, oh, Philip Walker. That says something about the situation already. So if you throw Brissett into that conversation, oh, well, no doubt it's Brissett. So, I mean, that he's got value to me, and I would love for us to keep him, but why just leave fruit rotting on the vine? Why not get something out of it?
That's true. And I know he's a competitor, and he probably wants to start somewhere.
Yeah. He does. He said he does. He does deserve it.
I mean, doesn't Chad Kelly just seem like the kind of guy like you would let sleep on your couch, though? I mean, I really like the guy.
Well, apparently he has a couple times, from what I understand. That's awesome.
I mean, Indy's got a reputation for taking guys in like that, though. I mean, how quick do we forget that Pat McAfee got drunk and went swimming in the canal?
Allegedly.
So, I mean, give the guy a break. I don't like. Now, before I say this, Chad Kelly is not the second coming of Peyton Manning. At top tier, he's a decent backup quarterback. I don't think he's ever going to be a starter in the league. But how quick are we to write off Chad Kelly for some of his off-field issues, and then turn around and welcome guys, back with open arms like Kareem Hunt, Tyreek Hill, guys like this. I think we need to ease off the Chad Kelly is a felon train just a tad.
True.
It's a good point.
That's a very good point.
Justin is just hating all over Andrew Luck.
Who's this team?
He's a Packers fan.
He's a what?
He is a Packers fan.
Okay, they got Aaron Rodgers. Who else?
Yeah, Justin, from what I've seen, Rodgers and the new coach is already into it. What the hell are you going to expect out of a year like that? They can't even make it out of camp without
drama.
Yeah, put your tutus on and.
I don't think Luck's that hurt.
Yeah,
I don't think he is either.
I think he said.
I never have thought he was.
I don't think Andrew Luck is really hurt. He's just trying to, like you said, increase the value of.
I'm not going to say he's not hurt. I'm not going to say that, but this is not oh my God, we need to get rid of Andrew Luck and unload him right now, get what we can because he's never going to play again kind of thing. This is very minor. They've already said that if we had a game tomorrow, he'd be playing.
That's why they increasing the value on Jacoby, trying to show off his skills.
That makes perfect sense to me. Get him more reps during the preseason.
Well, Dalton, now that you got the high hard one out in Canton, what are you going to do up there, bub?
Well, I tell you what, it's really a happening place. If I look out my window, I see an empty factory parking lot, a plot of woods, and a cornfield. So it's pretty similar to home.
That sounds like home right there.
That's Canton.
All right. I'm actually, since you asked, Rocky Sin. And, you and I have talked about him off record quite a bit. He's somebody I've been high on since the Senior Bowl when I was down there watching him.
Yes.
I'm going to do a piece on him. His confidence is really coming along in camp. Been pretty impressive, and he's starting to draw back and forth a little bit with some of the wide receivers, which I love to see out of a rookie cornerback.
Today.
Well, hey, before I forget to ask you, where can people find all your articles?
Well, right now you can find them on sportsmediapass.com. that's where all the sports stuff will be. Occasionally, you'll see me dive into some entertainment, Madden, 2K type stuff with this time of year coming around. That'll be on breakthefourth.com. But the majority of my work is over on Sports Media Fest.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Sportsmediapass.com. There you go.
Check it out, everybody.
Yes.
Who's your favorite from camp so far?
My favorite from camp so far,
Yeah,
besides
your
Chad
biggest
Kelly,
your biggest standout.
Besides Chad Kelly.
I'd have to say Rocky Sin. I love the guy. I mean, I've
Rocky.
been big on him since, like I said, since I saw him in the Senior Bowl. I think he's an immediate impact player for the Colts.
Now that's your rookie pick. Who's your overall outstanding player so far?
Darius.
Andrew Luck.
Well, Andrew Luck hasn't played a ton,
Darius Leonard.
so you know.
Go ahead.
I would probably have to go with Leonard.
Yes.
You know, just the excitement and enthusiasm he brings to camp. He's out there dancing around today, having a good time. You know, that's good to see. Eric Ebron is a guy I really like, too, on offense, you know. I wrote a piece recently about Eric Ebron and how he kind of exemplifies the culture change in Indy. If you remember when Maxey left, you know, it was a big thing about how the culture just was terrible in Indianapolis. And, you know, over the course of the last few years, we've seen it completely change. You have a guy like Eric Ebron coming from Detroit who's really had a career renaissance here in the Circle City and, you know, looks to be playing at a consistent Pro Bowl level.
Mm-hmm.
It's. I hope he follows up last season with at least as good a year this year.
Well, I got to be honest with you. I don't think he's going to, and it's not necessarily on Ebron. It's a matter of look how many weapons the Colts have coming into this year.
It's much more than we had last year. Yep.
You think they're going to get the 2,000 yards Reich is wanting the running game to get?
I mean, I think it's going to be off the hog with all the weapons you have in the passing game, but I mean, if they stick to it and they hold consistently on the running game, they definitely have the talent through the offensive line and their their backfield staples that they have.
Health is a key here. I really believe that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, brother, we apologize that you had such a unpleasant experience.
I hope you don't get bed bugs at the No-Tell Motel out there, Dalton. Woo.
Hey, quick shout out, not a sponsor, but the Cobblestone Inn and Suites. Never even heard of them before, but the hotels are awesome.
Fantastic.
So if you're ever looking to stay in Orville, Ohio, check them out. Bobby Knight is actually from Orville, and Smuckers is, I guess, headquartered here. So
wow,
little geography facts for you today before I let you guys go.
There you go. See, we don't just teach you sports; we teach you geography.
There you go. Well, you guys have a good rest of the show, and we'll chat soon.
Enjoy that game,
Appreciate
man.
your time, Dalton.
All right, bye, Dalton. See, there you go. So I got a question. Speaking about that, he was saying Eric Ebron, right? He think he's not gonna do too good.
No, he didn't say not.
No,
too
no.
good.
Let me correct. He's not gonna get that many touchdowns. You say? Do you pick him high on your draft, on your fantasy draft?
Ooh, he's talking about fantasy football.
Good segue. Good segue.
Okay, so if I have to pick a tight end, and you look at the options you have at tight end, my first pick at tight end, you got George Kittle.
Yes.
You've got Eric Ebron.
Mm-hmm.
You've got
from Kansas City.
Travis Kelce.
Kelce, yeah.
You've got T.J. Hawkinson coming in now in the draft, who's highly touted. I honestly, out of that, what I would consider probably the up and coming or elite bunch of tight ends, I might drop him to the bottom. And the reason being, the added targets in the Colts offense with Paris Campbell and Devin Funchess and Jack Doyle coming back healthy.
True.
So
my next question is, what would you choose first? Your first draft pick, quarterback.
Well, we'll just have to,
He's trying to get some inside scoop, ain't he?
we'll have to leave that for our fantasy draft coming up now, won't we?
Yes, yes. I
We'll
try to
find
get
out.
I try to get something out of you.
I'm gonna go with Herschel Walker.
Herschel Walker. That's nice.
Well, now that we're in the segue of fantasy football,
Woo!
Kristen's been working hard getting this thing set up.
She's been working on it.
She's the assistant commissioner. Jake's been crazy busy at camp, but we still have his support. She's putting out what is it?
I asked for emails.
A message board. So if you want to be part of the inaugural
Well,
D-line
we've already
sports.
we've already chose our people.
We don't have any.
Oh, we're full.
Yes.
Yeah, we are full.
Sorry.
But if you have been chosen, then you need to get your
chosen one.
you need to get your email message to Kristen, or you can send it to her off of this video on Burning Bet currently.
Giving everybody your email.
I just
Oh,
want to
well,
say this,
sure.
everybody. I apologize. You know that I'm going to kick your butt, but you know.
Private message Kristen
I
or
am the
me
champion.
or Pat, and we'll.
Do it in the show too. You can private message the show.
Now we need to find out where everybody's at, area wise, location wise. Can they get here to the studio and we'll do the draft live here? No.
We would
We'll do the
have
draft.
a reason to use the blue room.
Yeah, we'll do the draft here.
I'd be fine with that.
That'd
I
be
think that'd
fun,
be
wouldn't
fun.
it? Maybe order some pizzas.
Yep. Pizzas, chicken wings.
And if you got to pee, you can go to Beach Grove Bowl. They got a great bathroom facility. Because we don't
Get
have
you a
none here.
bottle of white,
I like that.
White
I like
Zinfandel.
I like that.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be part of the fantasy draft, let us know too.
If you can be here.
If you can make it here, and we'll do the draft one night. Huh?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you can
we
call
have
in.
we have options. So we've kind of mulled a lot of this over, and some of it we need some input from our contestants. We would like to know if you would rather come to the studio or if you would rather just call in or comment live and go through our draft that way. The only caveat on the call in.
Wait a minute. That's a big word. What does
Yeah,
that mean?
it's a warning. It's a beware.
Okay.
Can
you just say beware next time?
I'm considering
'Cause
having
I started making my eye twitch a little bit. That hurt.
I'm considering having a special guest to come down and pick for anybody that doesn't get their pick in time.
Let's have Tony do it. He don't know nothing about sports.
He said, yeah, no.
All you gotta do is pick.
So yeah, what I was thinking about, we will have somebody down here, whether it be someone's grandma or some person that has no experience with football at all, that will come in and make our auto picks.
So you better be here, folks. That's part of
so
the.
that will be your incentive
league.
to either be there for the draft or make sure that you get your calls in
Yeah.
on time.
That'd be fun. That's gonna be fun.
And we plan on getting a trophy. So if nothing
Ooh,
else,
I like trophies.
you can walk away with some pride and a trophy.
I like trophies, Coach. I'm winning this one.
Like
I'm
I
all
said,
for a
I'll be
trophy.
waiting for that trophy. You guys, all right, go ahead, put my name on it. You know, number one champion.
It's deep.
Hey, I'm competitive. I'm a competitive person, and I believe I'm going to win. Prove me wrong, everybody. Prove me wrong. That's
That'll
all I'm
be
gonna
easy
say.
to do.
See, no, that's going to be kind of hard.
That's gonna be real easy to do.
Okay, we shall
You're
see.
done. You're already done.
Let's
Yeah,
start calling
we
him
should see.
Muhammad Ali over here.
You know,
staying like
because I float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Floating
None
like
of y'all can beat me.
like something else.
Floating like a turd emoji.
I may float like a turtle, my turd, because I am the
Well.
Good one. I like it. Quick on his feet.
Oh, but yeah. So, did y'all see about who wants to get traded?
Oh, you talking about the
Gordon?
The Melvin Gordon? thing?
Yes.
I've seen, and people are wanting to know if we should go after him. My opinion, I don't want that drama on our team.
To me, we've got a serviceable enough line and 3 running backs in our pool of running backs that I think could do as good a job as him that are already
If
in
not
the system.
better.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, just hypothetically speaking, just say we do get him, trade him. Imagine if we had him with our line. Whew, Jesus.
I heard a good idea. Somebody told me today that they should trade him with Ezekiel Elliott.
Trade one holdout for another holdout.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Make it happen.
Let them both
Make
sit
it
on
happen,
it.
Jerry Jones. We know you watch the show.
I know Justin probably want him because their team sucks right now.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Crap.
I'm sorry, Justin.
Carvey's calling Justin. He doesn't even know Justin.
But he's talking about Andrew Luck. That's like
I know Justin, he deserves it.
he's talking about my Andrew Luck, so I got to talk about them Packers.
There's nothing to talk about.
As my point exactly. You know,
Well,
they don't have-
I'm not trying to chase off our crowd here.
I'm just joking. It's all love.
Burn for a reason.
Well.
I'm just saying.
And we like to talk smack on here. So that's what I
Talk
do.
about we. You just say yes, bro.
Damn. Face picked up.
Shit just got real.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut now.
Well, we're about to go in this thing anyways. Unless you got anything else you want to add, Coach?
I mean, we've had a great week. Got a chance to get out to camp. You've been out at camp all week, getting a sunburn and autographs and trying to chisel that smile off your face. I've seen in every picture on Facebook.
I'm loving
all
it. I'm like a little kid at the candy store.
It's been a good week, and I'm looking forward to next week. Watch the damn game tonight.
Yes.
If you get a
We
chance.
gotta get your football fix in.
Yeah. Oh man,
Jones
I'm
and
so
Hard.
glad it's back.
Oh my Lord, I've been waiting
So glad it's back.
February.
Yeah.
Jones and Hard.
Yeah, I'll probably watch about 5 minutes and then be ready for the regular season. But here we go.
And it starts.
It's auditions, yo. There's fun too.
Yes.
Carvey, you went into with anything? Final thoughts?
Final thoughts? Get ready to lose. That's all.
Kristen?
Watch out for that super fan.
Only if you're a Dallas fan at the Colts camp.
A super fan will
Watch
get
out
you.
for super fan.
Punch you in the face.
My final thoughts is I have not been excited about this team in a long, long time.
Right.
Not like this.
And it is great to be this excited. Now, hopefully they don't let me down and, I crash and burn with this excitement. But I'm excited.
I don't see that happening.
That's all I can say. There's no spot on the field that needs attention that doesn't have
Nothing's
the
glaring.
proper personnel.
Yeah, nothing's glaring.
Nothing's even poking its head out.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a done deal, man. Done deal.
It's going to be fun.
But anyways, on that note, we'll end the show. Appreciate everybody's time. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate Beach Grove Bowl because I'm about to go use you. And get that heating cooling service taken
Yes.
care of. Get
Please
you
do.
10% off. Get a chance to enter a game day experience with Big P. Still don't know what game yet. But, they're 50-yard line tickets.
Doesn't matter.
Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, I'll watch the marching band on the 50-yard line. Don't look at me. I said I would.
Oh.
You should be watching them anyway.
I love marching band. I do. I love the marching band.
Been open up. Thank you again, everybody, for having me again.
Yeah,
Hey.
thanks for coming out,
Since I'm a
Carvey.
guest.
Yeah.
Thank you again for having me, everybody.
Yeah, we love having you, Carver. You're awesome, man.
This is my other family, man. I told you, I love
And
being
what
here.
other show is going to go to camp with you and have you over to their house for dinner?
Hey, let me sleep on that guest bed, Nobody, I mean. Hey,
How could you make him dinner after that lunch we had?
Oh, my God.
I still haven't ate anything. I'm still full from
I
that
barely could. Man, I'm
that
so,
barbecue joint.
It takes a lot of calories to keep this thing going.
I guess so.
Just telling you.
I didn't want to eat out twice in one day, so I thought I'd make something.
But you do have excellent cooking.
But on that note, you guys, we're going to jump off here. Remember, no drinking and driving. It's no good. Call an Uber. It's cheaper. I promise you this.
Yes.
And I'm going to switch it up a little bit tonight. And as always, go Colton.
Go Colton.
Go Colton.